We're back. First video NBA 2K26. And what we decided to do, we're going to do a rebuild. So with this rebuild, I decided to do with the Nets. We're going to do a lot of these rebuilds here. Expansion teams, some of the bum teams here. So I decided to start with the Nets. We may do this for about 5 to 10 seasons. We'll see how this goes. But we want to see how quickly I can be able to get them into championship contention, playoff contention first. And obviously see if we can win a chip, right? We know this team is not good. I know the other day Cam Thomas, we know the other day Cam Thomas just re-signed for a 1-year deal. I think about what, $6 million, right? Yeah. So obviously he's going to give us some scoring boosts right there. MPJ is going to go crazy with scoring, right? The interesting thing about this team is, obviously in real life, why did they draft so many point guards, right? All these guys are 19 years old. Igor, he was the 8th pick. Nolan, 19th pick. He was a 26th pick. All in the same draft. What's his name? Ben Safari. I'm going to call him Safari. So they got a lot of young players, a lot of young talent, but at the same time, it's kind of redundant with the players that they have. So clearly here we're going to be willing and dealing, because we're going to use a lot of this stuff. Hopefully these guys play well, so now I can be able to, get better players here. So that's going to be the key to see how this goes. So all right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to adjust. Let me see who do I want to play. So Cam Thomas is the 2, Porter Jr., Clowney. Let's see here. Guess he's gonna be my main guy. So we're gonna give Cam Thomas and Porter, some of these guys, more minutes. Terrence Mann. Let me see. So they got a 12-man rotation. So he's one of our rookie guys. I'm gonna give him less minutes. Give him about 5. Give him less. And then Cam Thomas, we want to give him at least 30. Porter Jr. is going to be our main guy. We're going to give him 32. Denman, we're going to keep him at that. We're going to give Nick Claxton a few more minutes. Clowney. We're going to keep it like that. We're going to adjust through the season because clearly we're going to get injuries, right? We're going to get injuries. So clearly with this, we're going to adjust, go from there, and we'll see what happens during the trading deadline and see what we can get with some of these guys. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and run with that. So let's go ahead and just simulate some of this stuff here. So we actually won our first game. Okay, we beat the bum Hornets. But, hey, a win is a win. So far we're 3-8. So I don't expect for us to be all that great this season anyway. Okay, Nick Claxton, he's hurt, see. He's only 1 to 2 weeks, though, so he'll be back in no time. And these guys are offering me all these trades. So where we are, where we suspected, right? All right, so we're just gonna have the computer do that. So leave as is. So we're 8-14. So clearly we're gonna get a top draft pick. Well, actually, you know what? Do we even have our own draft pick? That's what I'm interested in seeing. Do we even have our own draft pick? Let me see. Big boards. Nope. How do I check that? Why does this stuff keep coming on? Okay, so we don't even have, because we did all those. How did that come about? We have no first round picks in this year's draft. We only got second round picks. But as you can see, we got 3 first round picks in 2027. Swap wars with the Nets. So that was, swap, my bad. Let me rephrase that. So we got 3 picks in 2027. Original one from the Rockets. I'm assuming that's probably from like James Harden. And then we got 1 from the Knicks. But we only get that one, obviously, depending on, so swap wars, okay? 76ers is top 10 protected. And we got 2 picks in 2028. Huh. So I want to get one of those guys in 2026, as far as at least trying to trade up in the first round. So we'll see what we're going to do with that, because I definitely want to try to get some of that talent, right, in that season, or that year's draft. Okay, so I like this. Added a new award, and they actually do this at the beginning of the season, as far as the NBA Cup MVP. And Jokic was this year's Cup MVP. So I like that they added that little feature there. And so far we are, expected to not be good, but you know what? Let's see who's doing what right now, right? From a statistical standpoint. Let's see. So of course, Cam Thomas leading the team in scoring. Not surprised about that. Dang, he's 54% from the field. That's crazy. And MPJ only 20.6. That's kind of surprising. You would think he would be averaging like 30. So our rookie Igor Dimin, he's number 3 in scoring. Ugh, but he's averaging lots of assists. Okay. Zaire Williams. Okay. So what's everybody's tendencies? Let's check this out. Let's see. I know they changed a lot of this. So his tendency only 85? Oh, we gotta change that. We gotta get him at least a 90. He gotta be up there with Cam Thomas as far as that, right? And touches. Get their touches just a little bit higher. But yeah, they definitely have to shoot more. Those are our 2 best players on the team. And we definitely want to try to use this as, trade bait. So let's see how this goes. All right, so we're at the trading deadline right now. We're going to see what we can get for at least some of our players, right? So let's see what we can get for MPJ. He will resign, but let's just see what type of players are out there. So we got 12 offers. We definitely don't want an old PG-13, so no on that. Middleton, no. So they want Cam Johnson for Draymond, Moses Moody. Nope, I don't like that. Drew Holiday, no. De'Aaron Fox. Now that's a good one. But he's only on a 1-year deal. I'm trading MPJ, who has 2 years, wants to resign with me, with De'Aaron Fox, who we know who may not resign back with me. And I actually want draft picks, right? Let's see. Tobias Harris, there. Stewart, no. OG Anunoby. He's owed a lot of money, though. I want to keep my money down. So I'm going to say no. I want to keep the salary down. So I'm going to say no on that one. Sexton Bridges, no. Wiggins, Mitchell. Let me see. Pope, no. Andre Hunter, no. I don't like any of these. I might wait closer to the draft to see what I can do with, obviously packaging Porter with something else on the team. So we'll see on that one. I don't think I have. Let me see. All these young guys. What do I want to do here? Obviously, can't trade. I'm not going to get much for Cam Thomas. What is he averaging this year? 20.8. Okay. I don't have much to work with. My best bet might be to just keep the young guys I have now. Try to see if I can get something in free agency. Right? Because I got all those young point guards. I might as well just develop those guys, right? So we're just going to, I guess, keep the team as is, right? So your award winners. So Nikola Jokic, MVP, outstanding shooting splits right there, 25 and 13. Rookie of the year, okay. So Igor Dimin, so he's our very own Rookie of the Year. So, okay, I guess we got to definitely put a lot of development into this guy. So I think we're going to keep him, right? Or at least see how good he gets, use him as trade bait down the line and let him go. But, hey, he's our Rookie of the Year. Wait. Let's think about this. He's Rookie of the Year. He's Rookie of the Year over guys like Cooper Flagg, VJ Edgecombe, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey. That's crazy. I gotta take a look at the rookies for sure, right? Okay, let's take a look. So, Flag, okay, he only played 37 games, so he was hurt, or else he would have made it. He would have won, actually, if he would have played more games. Let me see, Walter Clayton Jr. only 18. Ace Bailey only played 47, so another guy that was hurt. Knuppel hurt. Edgecombe played 68 games, but they didn't want to give it to him. They could have given it to Edgecombe. Harper, 81. They could have gave it to Harper. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. Our guy got it. I mean, Trey Johnson, but there's some guys that was deserving that actually played enough games. But, okay. Nasri, 6-man. Wemby, DPOY, okay. Alexander Sarr, most improved. Giannis, clutch player. 59. David Alderman, okay. So clearly we didn't get anybody on this team. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Wait, what? Okay, Ricky. All right, what was our record? 28-54. So clearly we have a lot to build with, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and just sim through all of this, see who wins the chip. So Kevin Durant, West Finals MVP, first year in Houston. They're going to the NBA Finals. Cleveland's going to the Finals, okay. Evan Mobley. So you got the Rockets and Cavs. Rockets win the chip. Durant Finals MVP. Dang, 32. But he only shot 45%? Really? Huh. Okay, he struggled during the playoffs. They paid him 38 minutes, though. But hey, he got him a chip. He went to Houston. Is that going to happen in real life? He definitely shot great from 3, but 45% from the field? That's not Durant-like right there. Okay, I like that they added this right here. Task failed, so he wasn't happy with what we did. Well, what does he expect? We got a bum team. We got a team that's not good. They're very young. We got to start direction, so they gotta be patient. Okay, so I like this yearly recap. Market size. So the governor has allocated 39 points for this year. Okay, so then I can add points. This is interesting. Market size. Okay, because it's in Brooklyn. Governor support. So we don't have a lot of support from him right now. Team finances. Okay. Team performance, obviously down in GM's legacy. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can change the prices. So I got renovation. So that's already team training facilities already at level 5. Sports medicine, 5 points required for that. So I can't do any more for that. Who cares about that? Okay, so only had 3 points remaining. I guess we'll do that for the fans and renovate it. Alright. So player retirement. So LeBron, he's out of there. Chris Paul's out of there. Kyle Lowry. Al Horford. Westbrook retired. It's not that many guys. Okay, there's a lot of guys. Jeff Green, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Love. Okay, so a lot of guys retired. A lot of legends. Staff retirement. You got LeBron, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook. Jersey. Damn, a lot of jersey retirements this year. Westbrook. You got D Rose, Chris Paul. LeBron. LeBron got retired 3 times with the Heat, Cavaliers, and Lakers, which that's going to happen in real life. Lowry and Klay Thompson retired, okay? Klay Thompson with Golden State. Okay, so obviously we're going to just make a big splash in free agency. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to watch the first few draft picks here. So Miami Heat got the number 1 pick. They choose Darren Peterson. Bulls got number 2, AJ DeBonsta. Number 3, Mikael Brown. Number 4, Cameron Boozer. Number 5, Nate Ament. Okay. And number 6, we're just going to do the top 10. Benny Sturvins. Number 7, Kareem Lopez. Chris Sinat. Is he related to Kai Sinat? And then Lamont Philon. Okay, so. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and just sim to our pick. Alright, so is there any guys that are decent in here? He's a 21-year-old center, so Florian Bulos, okay. We don't need any more point guards, or else I would have chosen him. I think we need another center, right? So, but he's a power forward. He's a center. So let's see. Theo Ratliff. Never. What about the power forward? Tom Sanders. Who's Tom Sanders? Jonathan Isaac. So D offense, C plus defense. C offense, B minus defense. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. We're drafting this guy, Mitchell Sims. Oh, is there anything late? We got a guy this late that's a potential all-star? Really? He got B minus defense. I might have to get that guy on account of that. But then you got this Drew Gooden guy. He's 5'10" though. Starter. Good defense, good offense. What about this guy? C offense, B minus defense. Vernon Maxwell starter. Ooh, let's see. I like. Let me think. Do I want to get this guy? Because look at his defense. I'm clearly not going to keep. You can never not have enough big guys, so we're going to draft him. Actually, in the first round, what is he talking about? Where that was pick number 54. What? So for free agency, these are guys that's available. So I got to see if I want to go this route. So you got KD. Just came off a championship. James Harden. I don't need that. Trae Young. I think we're going to build around our young PG because we got a lot of draft picks next year. Dyson Daniels. Okay. So he's expected 27. Kristaps. I don't think we're going to mess with the center. What about a power forward? A guy like John Collins wouldn't be bad at all. Let's see. We got Walker Kessler. Rui. You know what? Let's get a guy like John Collins. I want to give him a 2-year deal. Want the money back. We'll give him 1+1 with a team option. We'll give him a player option and see if he commits on that one. Boom, he agreed. Okay. Good. So now we got a good power forward now. So what's left? I think I'm just gonna do just one signing this year and kind of go from there. You know what? Cam Thomas really put in work. I want to get Cam Thomas back. Unlike real life, I like Cam Thomas. He gives a lot of scoring. So I'm going to give him a 4-year deal. And let's see if he comes back to us. He does. Okay, so we locked him up. So I think I'm fine with that, right? So we're going to go ahead and go into the offseason. Wait. Don't have enough room to join. What? Really? Because we did Cam Thomas? Okay. But how we were able to get Cam Thomas then? Or did we? What? But I signed Collins first. Okay, whatever. Alright, so I got 380 overall guys. Cam Thomas does not go up. Maybe that wasn't a good idea after all. Huh. Michael Porter Jr., he stays the same. Claxton went up 1 point. Now Igor went up 5 points. Now I like that. So now that's really good. So actually, you know what? Maybe it was a bad idea signing Cam Thomas because Derek Whitehead went up 5 points, and he's young at 22 years old. He's 6'6". But it's not like I can't trade Thomas. So we're going to give Derek Whitehead some more minutes for sure. Day'Ron Sharpe, he went up 2 points. Clowney, who's a young power forward, he went up 3 points. So these guys are getting better. Damn, look at Nolan Traore. He went up 5 points. Wolf's center went up 4 points. So these guys, and then Ben Safari, he actually went up 5 points. Drake Powell went up 4 points. So these guys are actually going up. These young guys. They're still in the 70s, but these guys got potential. I like to see that. So we're definitely going to go into the offseason with definite good potential. These team now this year, this team is still about what, a couple years away. So we'll see. Okay, so Kevin Durant plans to retire. So we're definitely going to give him a farewell tour. Alright, so let's see here. What we're going to do with rosters, right? So all these guys are going up. Got Cam Thomas. I probably should have just gave more playing time to the young guys here, these young Bulls. But hey, it is what it is. So, dang, look at these guys. So, actually got a lot of centers. That we're going to distribute time at only one power forward. Alright, so we got a lot of work to do with that part. But, so let's decide how we want to divvy up these minutes. So, Demon, 26, I think he deserves more. Thomas, 27. So, how many of a ran rotation do we have? Okay, so, Ben, we're going to give him about 5 minutes a game. Wolf, give him about 5 minutes. Man, give him about 10 minutes. Traore, we're going to keep him at that because I want to see what he's going to do. But a lot of these guys, we want to give more minutes to, right? Zaire. Let's see. Claxton, we're going to keep him at that. Clowney's young. Demon, we want to give him more minutes. We want to give him at least 30, right? Cam Thomas, we'll give him about 28. So we're gonna flow with that. So let's see what happens with that. Dang, why did I sign Cam Thomas back? I think I'm gonna trade him. I'm gonna trade him before the deadline because I know I'm not eligible to trade him now because there's a certain like 30, 60-day period. But I should have just went with the young Bulls, not even try to re-sign him, right? But hey, it is what it is. Hey, can't continue to regret that. So, but as of right now, we're 10-15, so better than last year. So Jason Tatum is the Cup MVP, 25, 8, and 6. So, So let's think. So we're close to 500. So we're a little bit better than what I thought we would be. So let's see who's doing what right now, right? Let's see. So Cam's 24 and a half a game. Great shooting split. So he's actually doing well. Michael Porter Jr. is 21 a game. Great shooting splits as well. Clowney 7.8. I'm just gonna let Clowney go. I'll see. Well, not Clowney, my bad. I'm thinking of Claxton, who keeps getting hurt. I'm gonna let him go, man. Or I'm gonna possibly trade him. We're gonna see what we could possibly get for him, man. Demon's a little bit better with his shooting splits. So he's 12 and 6. See, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Claxton because look at Day'Ron Sharpe. He's giving me more points than Claxton, more rebounds. Blocks about the same, whatever. One more block, whatever. But yeah, he deserves more playing time. So, and look at Derek Whitehead. So yeah, I think we're gonna look to trading Claxton very, very soon. But we'll wait until the trading deadline to see what happens with that. Because right now, we're close to 500. We're definitely a better team than last year. So that's letting us know that our young boys are developing, getting better. So I do like to see that. So we're up on the rise for sure. All right, so we're at the trading deadline here. So, and right now we're 24 and 27. So whatever we do here can make or break the season, right? Because we got a chance at the playoffs. Because as of right now, where's our standing? So we're 24 and 27, right? Does that even get us in the play-in? Let's see. As of right now, yeah, we'll be a play-in team right now. We're just 2 games ahead of Charlotte. So let's see what we want to do here regarding a trade. All right, I said I want to get rid of Claxton. He's going to resign, whatever. If I don't like any of the deals, I'm just going to let his butt walk. So let's see what kind of deals we can get for this guy. Paul George is always available in trades, and it's crazy because nobody want him. He's older, a lot of money. He's older, right? So we got 20 offers for this. So Patrick Williams, Luke Cornett, not a bad center, right? That's actually a good trade, but I got so many centers as it is, and Patrick Williams would be a good backup for me, right? DeAndre Hunter, Bradley Beal, that's just a name. I can't get infatuated with the name. So Caldwell Pope, Scottie Pippen Jr., Sexton, Nikhil Walker-Alexander. Let me see, Norman Powell. Norman Powell will give me a lot of scoring, but they want one of my young centers. No, I'm not doing that. So, Miles Bridges. Getting Miles Bridges would actually add some scoring punch, and I would have him for 1 year. Do I want to do that? Oh no, they're trying to give me 2. Oh, that's an awful deal. Definitely don't want no Levine. So that's trading one of the other young centers for TJ McConnell and Ruchi and Hachimura. No. Jalen Suggs. But they're asking me to give up a first round pick for Suggs, and I will move him to the 2. Gives me defense. And obviously trade Cam Thomas. Would I want to do something like that? I got to think about that. I'm gonna come back to that one there. PJ Washington gonna play at the 3. I don't need PJ Washington. Top end Jackson, no. DeJounte Murray, no. I don't need that. It's funny because I tried to get John Collins, right? And now they're offering me him in the trade. So Drake Powell, one of my young guns, and Nick Claxton for LeVert and Collins. Let me think about that one. Keldon Johnson. Caruso. Caruso gives me defense, right? And I will get a first round pick from that one. But that's a lot of money, though. That's a lot of money for old Caruso. I don't think I want that. I will only do that if I know, hey, I'm in playoff contention. I'm in the playoffs, and I want to be able to get better, right? As far as, hey, that's my final piece to try to win a chip. So I don't think I like that one. So let's continue to go down. Okay. So let's go back to a couple of those other deals that I liked. Which one was that? Which one was it? Wasn't that one. So Bridges, no. I don't think I need Bridges. Suggs, I like that one. But I would be giving up one of my first round picks. Let me think about this here. Because I would move him to the 2, and I would have instantly great defense right there. And I would trade Thomas. Ooh, I got to think about that one. So it's that one or the John Collins situation. I would give up Drake Powell, one of the young guys right there. I would get Karis LeVert on a 1-year deal. And obviously I would get John Collins. I can't pass up. Yeah, I got to go back and get Suggs. So I'm giving him one of my first round picks, Claxton and Suggs. I like that one. I got to go with that one. I like that deal. Yeah, I like that one. So now that's looking to trading Cam Thomas. You know, Cam Thomas, man, he be putting up numbers. But now I'm trading offense for defense. So let me see. What can I get for Cam Thomas? I got 20 offers for him. Bobby Porter's first round pick. No. Well, actually, you know what? Let me think about that one. But that's just for a 1 year deal. So Ayton, Keyshawn George, no. Moody, Beasley, Nas Reed, Sar, no. Topic and Dort. Topic and Dort. Huh. Dang, see, I already got Suggs. Cause that's another defensive guy, so I don't need that. Hawkins, Mitchell, Keldon Johnson. And they would give me a first round pick for Cam Thomas. Huh. Okay. Let's keep looking here. They're gonna give me a first round pick and Toppin for that? Is that realistic? Huh. Let me see. Cam Johnson, Julian Strother, PJ Washington, Najee Marshall. But I don't like PJ Washington's salary. That scares me. No, let's see. Just keep going here. See, now, no, that's not a realistic trade. Cam Thomas and Porter Jr. for Markkanen and Tari Eason? That's a big salary I'm taking on in Markkanen, though. Let's keep going here. Huh. You know what? I'm thinking about doing this Bobby Portis deal. I get a first round pick. I get Bobby Portis for 1 year, but yet I could possibly re-sign him. Trading Cam Thomas though, because now I get defense, right? I get defense with Suggs. I think I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one here. Okay. So I just totally remade my team here, right? So now we definitely got to trade. We got to change the minutes here. So we're going to change Suggs. I'm going to change his position to the two guard, right? So I'm pretty excited about this. So we're going to go ahead and change up the minutes here. So Suggs, we want to give Suggs a little bit more minutes, right? We want to give him at least 30 minutes here. Porter Jr. will keep him at 30. Dimon want to give him 27. Portis, okay, we'll keep him at 28. Sharp 29. I gave Whitehead 19. Then they giving Williams a lot of minutes. Let's bump that down. Give Whitehead about 20. He'll get 22. Clowney, that 15. That. Terrence Mann. I want to get Terrence Mann out of here, actually, man. Let's trade him as well. Because I want to give some of these young guys more minutes. Because what is he doing anyways? 49, 32. Okay, so he's actually not that bad. Wolf, okay, he's not doing bad. So we're going to continue to give him minutes. Treyarch, look at that. He's averaging 10 points in 21 minutes. So he's actually doing very well. Clowney. Zaire Williams is actually not doing all that great. So I might look to trade him. Whitehead. Okay, he's doing very well. So, okay. Well, actually, you know what? Let's roll with this. So, let's see if I made the right moves, right? Okay, so, lost the first game off of that. Oh, damn, we lost 4 straight. Oh, no, that may have been the wrong move. Oh, wow. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 straight games, and we finally won. So, oh, no, that was a bad move. So, we lost the scoring with Cam Johnson. We got Suggs, but I guess that was the wrong move, right? Because look at it now. We're 32 and 39. We're losing a lot of games. Oh. Yeah, well, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to take a gamble. That's what I did, and it actually hurt us. So we hurt our chance at actually trying to go to the play-in. Jokic is your MVP. Darren Peterson, okay, Rookie of the Year. Scoot, 6th man. Wemby, DPOY, he got that on lock. Most improved, Jeremiah Fears. Clutch player, Tyrese Maxey, okay. Chris Finch. Not sure. Jason Taylor was Cup. All right, so Let's see. Do we get anybody from Nets on this? No. Yeah, so we blew our chance. Oh, no, we still made it. We still made it as a 10th seed? Really? I could have sworn we was going to miss. Okay, well, hey, I'm not complaining. Dang, look at Nolan. Look at them shooting splits. Is he going to be our point guard in the future? Over Igor? Look at, what is he doing? Look at his shooting splits. Nolan, I might have to start him. Let's see. So, okay. Michael Porter Jr. He's still putting up good numbers, shooting splits. Bobby Portis. Okay, we're going to have to make a change here with the point guard situation. Okay, computer already did that. Okay, so they saw what I was already thinking. Okay, cool. So they made Dimon the 6th man. Actually, since we're in the play-in, let's lower some of these minutes. Because we want to give our best guys a little bit more. So we want to give them Suggs about 33. MPJ about 30. Portis 30. We're gonna lower his. Wolf. We're gonna lower his. Clowney, we're gonna lower his too. Give him about 5 minutes. Because we want to give our best guys more minutes, right? Suggs 35. PJ. Okay, I'm happy with that. 33, 35. And kind of go from there. So let's see. Let's see if we can win this play-in. Let's get it. Come on. Darn. Okay. So much for that, right? What happened in this game? Oh, we got blown out by 23. Who did what? Porter, I mean, he was the only one that gave us some scoring boost, but hey, it is what it is. So let's just simulate through all this, see who wins the championship. West Finals MVP, Edwards, 36 a game. Look at that. He shot 60% from the field and 53 from 3. That's crazy. Jalen Duren, 22 and 12. Wow, okay. So you got the Timberwolves and Pistons. Timberwolves are your champions. Edwards, 30 a game in the finals with 6 assists. Outstanding shooting splits, 52, 85, 44. Wow, okay. Well, it's off to the offseason. Let's see what happens now. What are you saying? Let's try to make it. Yeah, that's what we're doing, man. We're trying to make it better, man. Come on, we took a gamble. Don't you like gambles? So he gave us 40 points that add to this. All right, cool. So draft lottery. We're going to pay attention to this because as of right now, we have the 6th best odds right now because we got that pick from Philly. So let's see what happens here. Okay. So, all right. So they get number 14. Thunder. Okay. They get number 13. Heat. Number 12. Thunder. Damn, they got 2 picks in the lottery. That one's from the Clippers. The other one's from Utah. The Magic. They got number 10. That was from Houston. And then Houston got that from us? Really? So we should have had 2 in the top 10. That's 8. Okay. They got number 7. Is this where we come up? Oh, we moved up. Cause they had us odds at number 6. So we moved up. Okay. Okay, we moved into the top 4. Ooh, we moved into the top 3 now. Come on. Ooh, we moved into the top 2? Can we possibly get the number 1 pick? Hey, we got the number 1 pick. Well, I think, right? Hey, what happened to our pick? They said we had the 6 bets odds. I'm confused. Well, that wasn't the pick I traded away for that, right? But they said I had the 6 best odds. So why did they have me there? Oh, that's on me. When I made those trades, I traded away my picks. I thought we were getting the picks. That's why. I thought we were getting the picks. I traded those picks away just to get the Sucks, just to get Portis. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad mistake. That hurts. That hurts. Because now we got a late draft pick. Let's go all the way to the draft, man. That hurts. So that means we don't have a pick until number 24. Alright, so we're in free agency here. So as you can see, there is a lot of key guys here for free agency, right? Do we shoot for the stars and try to go for one of the top guys like a Wemby, a Jokic? Jokic doesn't really fit my timeline, honestly, as far as his age, right? But Victor Wembanyama does. I don't want Amen Thompson only because I already have Suggs, who I gave a lot up for, right? Is he hurt? Okay. Oh no, I don't want Giannis, and he doesn't fit my timeline either. So let's go for Wemby. Let's see if we can get Wemby, right? So I gotta renounce rights before that happens. Okay, so the Spurs matched it. Of course, we didn't have a chance at that. Okay, so who else do we take our shot at? Do I get it? Amen Thompson, put him at the 3, trade Michael Porter Jr. Let's see what we can do with this. But he's restricted too, right? He's restricted, so I'm not gonna have a chance at that, right? I didn't even look at that. He's restricted, so I would have to go for one of these guys that's unrestricted. I don't need Donovan Mitchell. Karl-Anthony Towns. Let's see. They're gonna just match it, right? Yeah, of course. That was a waste. I wasn't even looking at that. So let's look at our unrestricted guys. Walker Kessler. Nah, I'm happy with Dayron, right? Do we get a John Collins? No. Jimmy Butler. Huh. Do we want a Jimmy on our team? Okay, he's restricted. Damn. Cam Thomas. Or Cam Whitmore. Tari Eason. Huh. He gives us defense. Let me see if I can get somebody like a Tari Eason. Okay. So Tari Eason and okay, let me see what we can do with that. So Tari Eason agreed. Okay. And now I think we're good with that. So let's just go with what we have and go with these guys who's going to improve. So Suggs goes up 1 point. Trey goes up 6 points. While Demon only goes up 1. I think we know who our point guard of the future is. It's Trey. That's the guy we're going to have to develop and invest a lot in because he's going up fast. Oh, but Ben Safari, he went up a lot. He went up 5 points. So it's these two guys I'm gonna have to keep as a tandem, or at least develop and put more into those guys because Demon didn't go up that much. Easton 79. Powell goes up to a 77. Carr went up to 74. Okay. All right. All right. So, good new addition, Tari Eason. So, let's see how we're going to divvy up these minutes. I want to give Traore more minutes because he's definitely becoming our guy. Yeah, Safari, he's definitely moved up. Demon, you're going to get less minutes because, yeah, you're not progressing like that. Suggs, you got to give Suggs way more minutes than that. That's crazy. How do you be giving these guys low minutes, man? So, I like Carr, but we still want to only give him 5 minutes. We picked up Derek Jones. Carr's going to give him more than Jones. I'm not giving Jones no minutes, man. So we'll give Carr a little bit more minutes back. We still got Terrence, man. How long we got this guy for? We're going to give him 9 minutes. Powell. I see we don't have... we lost a few guys in free agency, okay? It's all good. So we'll keep Porter at 24, or Portis. Okay, so give Suggs about, give him about 32. Give Porter about 30. Eason, 28. Wolf, he's our starting center now. Okay, give him about 28. So we're going to go with definitely a big youth movement here. So we're going to roll with that and see how we go with this. NBA Cup MVP, Giannis, 27 and 10. Okay. All right, and as you guys can see, we actually had a good start, but then we started to suffer and we went on a losing streak. So we are 13 for 20. 13. What am I saying? We are 13 and 23. So let's see what's going on here, right? Let's see who's doing what. If we got any injuries here. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's hurt. It's just we're just not a good team, all right? So let's see who's doing what. Michael Porter, of course, is our leading scorer at 24.4 a game on good shooting splits. Suggs is the second leading scorer, 17.5, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, about 2 steals, right? 49%, so 50% from the field, let's just say that. Portis Jr., 13 and 7.6, 53 from the field, okay. Traore, 12 and 7, 55% from the field. Man, as a point guard, that's crazy. And then Ben Safar, look at him. He's 12 a game, but he went down to 45. Eason, 10.7, but he's only shooting 43%. That's not good, man. That's not good. Okay. Demon, okay, so now you're trying to step your game up. Now you're averaging 10 a game as well. 4 assists and 49% from the field. Wolf, our starting center, 7 and 7, 50%. Okay. I'll live with that. These guys are developing, but we're still losing. And our big free agent acquisition, Eason, is not putting up good numbers as far as from his shooting percentage. So he got to pick that up for real. Oh, we're going on a little winning streak here. Okay, I like that. Let's go. So we're 22 and 28. Now it got me thinking, do I make a trade? I don't know. Have to wait and see. All right, so we're at the trading deadline. We are actually doing pretty good. So I'm going to see how we are as far as rotation wise, right? So Portis has moved him down a little bit. That means Suggs is out. Brother. Okay, so that's going to hurt a little bit. We'll keep everything the same as of now. So they took out Wolf and they're putting Portis at the center. Okay, so that's not a bad move for the CPU right there. We'll keep with that. Okay, so look at this. So we're 3 games under 500. 3 straight wins. So we're 500 ball club now. Now we're 1 game over 500. Okay. Do we got anybody that we can actually extend as far as the contract? Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna resign. I'm gonna keep MPJ at that. Do I want to resign Portis? No, I don't think I want to resign some of these guys. Because a lot of these young guys are getting better, and obviously I signed Eason, so I can just keep Eason at the power forward, right? I can always sign another Bobby Portis, or we'll decide what to do then. How much does he want, anyways? Well, you know what? You can. Okay, so do I have any other power forwards on the roster like that? Actually, I don't. So resigning him for, uh, let's give him a 2-year deal with a team option. Okay, so actually, I like that deal. So we give him 1 more year, team option. We still keep the veteran on the roster just for next year as well. Uh, so MPJ, I'm gonna think about that. I can still extend him in the off season, right? But let's hold off on that one, right? Because I do have. Actually, I don't have a lot on the roster as far as small forwards or anything like that, right? And he's been playing well. I mean, look at that. 25, 53. You know what? Let's go ahead and resign him. Let's give him the same type of deal, right? Let's give him a one-on-one player option. Actually, team option. Let's do that. Okay, so yeah, let's do that there. And let's continue on. See what happens. Okay, we lost that one. Damn, now we lost 4 straight. Come on now. Okay. Okay, we beat them. Okay, now we're 3 games over 5. Okay. 3 straight wins. We lost our go OKC. Still 3 games over 4 games over 500. We're gonna make the playoffs. Okay. We finished 43 and 39. There we go. Let's go. Jokic, your MVP again. Tyron Stokes, Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey, 6th man. Wemby, DPOY. Dame Sarr, Most Improved. Kate Cunningham, Clutch Player. Quinn Snyder, Coach of the Year. Nathan Mack, Executive of the Year. And of course, Giannis won the Cup MVP. So, do we get anybody in the All NBA since we made the playoffs? Nope. Jalen Suggs made All NBA defensive team, even though he's hurt. He's out 6 to 8 weeks with torn left calf muscle. That hurts for the playoffs. That really hurts. Okay. All right. So let's decide what we're going to do here. And obviously, okay, we're the 7th seed. Okay. So we're definitely going to change this rotation here. So we're not going to play as many guys. We're going to lower some of these guys. We're going to go with a shorter rotation here. So Treyarch, we're going to give him about 38 minutes a game. Porter, we'll give him about 38. Eason, we'll give him 35. Portis. Ben Safari, he went up that much to 81? Okay, so Wolf, we'll go him down a little bit. We're going to give him Portis a little bit more minutes. So we're going to do what the computer did. Actually, I like that. Give him Portis a little bit more minutes. Then we're going to give him we're going to lower him down to 12. But we're going to give Portis about 29 minutes a game. Dang, Carr, he's moved up like that to 77. It was my 2nd round pick. So, okay, we're going to roll with that. And let's see how we do with this here. So, we're playing the Knicks. Okay, we're 17, so we still got one more chance. Duh. Okay. So, we made it. We beat Boston. We're in the playoffs. Let's go. Will we play against the Hawks in the number 1 seed? What the Hawks have? Jalen Lowe, 77 overall. Dyson Daniels, 80. Zachary Ricochet, 90. Jerry Sohan, 82. Aneka Okongwu. Yeah. So, he's an 80. Okay. Alright, so let's see what happens here. So, I'm going to simulate through this. We lost game 1. We lost game 2. We lost game 3. So, we're going to get swept, right? Yeah, we got swept. Hey, at least we made the playoffs, right? So, that means we're on the right path. Wemby, West Finals MVP. Well, hey, look, we lost against the team that's going to the finals, right? So, wow, they won the championship over the Spurs. Really? Dyson Daniels, okay. He shot 63%. All right, player retirements. So, notable guys, Jimmy Butler retired, Damian Lillard retired. I mean, Vucevic, Tobias Harris, yeah. All right, so Hall of Fame guys. Who made the Hall of Fame? Damian Lillard is the only one that made the Hall of Fame. Jersey retirements. Damian Lillard, the only one guy's jersey retired, right? So draft lottery. Are we? So as of this, we have 2 first-round picks. One from Washington and one from Philly. Okay, so we gotta watch this for sure. Let's see. So Nuggets 14, Lakers 13, Bucks 12. Okay, you got the Spurs there. Okay. Blazers number 10. Number 9, Jazz. Okay. Number 8, Pelicans. Okay. So far, we got potential 2 top 7 picks. Got the Rockets. So, what else? The Hornets. The Nets. Okay. So, there we go. Wait. Oh, that goes to the Hawks? Really? Yeah, Cleveland. Okay, here we are. Oh, I see what you're saying. Those are the picks that we could have had, but now we're going up higher. Got it. So, Pacers. So we got a chance for 2 top 3 picks? Okay. So we got the number 3 pick. Ooh, we got the number 2 pick. We missed out on the number 1, but we got the number 2 and the number 3. And the Rockets got number 1. Wow. Rebuilding real fast with this here. Let's get it. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Rockets on the clock. They got some guy named Christian Collins. Okay. What about us? We see 21. I'm not taking. Nope. We are drafting whoever. Tyron Stokes, huh? We know about him. He's a guy that's highly recruited, right? Or highly rated. So that's a no-brainer here. This is a guy that can change our franchise right here. So for sure. And now we got the number 3 pick. So let's get it. What we do with the number 3 pick? Ooh, okay. So Baba Olatundu. Baba Oladotun. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So they're saying he is potential all-star. 6'11", 215, C minus, C plus. Okay. What about this guy? Hugo. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. Well, let's try it. Hugo Yemga Mokaturi. Mokuri. He's a small forward, okay, Bernard King All-Star, whatever. Okay. So, Mika Murrin. 6'10", 7'3". So, Jermaine O'Neal All-Star. He's a C plus, B plus. C minus, C plus. Okay. What about this one? Bradley Beal All-Star. What about this guy here? No. Okay. Cameron Williams. So it's going to be, we're going to need to draft like a power forward, I believe. A power forward or a center. We got our point guards on lock. We got our small forward with Stokes. So we need to continue to build the power forward and the center's position, right? I mean, it wouldn't hurt if we got a 2 guard, but we already got Suggs. So let's pick Baba. Let's do that. Okay. And do we have any other? Okay, we got another first round pick. So what do we want to do here? Do we keep this or trade? That's you know what? What are these guys looking like? So starter C+, C and B. What about this guy? Michael Cooper. Okay. Actually, let's get one of these small forwards. Let's get this guy. Guess this right here is just getting the best guy available, right? Alright, so Stokes is a 79 overall, and Baba, he's a 77. So we got two 19-year-olds right there that's going to be some building blocks for sure. So the future is bright for sure for the Nets. Alright, so we're going to stop the video right there. We're going to come back with a part 2 very soon. So stay tuned. We're definitely on the come up for sure.